Hey there, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and this is Season 6, where we try to hit the Master rank with the team, and then try to go further beyond that to try to hit maybe the 10,000 rank, or maybe even further. My goal is to maybe hit 1,000, but it really depends on the weather at this point. Which, before we get started, I apologize for not having videos for Saturday and Sunday. The original idea was to have videos on Saturday and maybe on Sunday, but Sunday I'm usually caught in a pool tournament from 2 to 7. It's every Sunday. They canceled because it was Mother Day, but it was also 92, so there's that. So further into that, we will have a annoying fan sound going in the background. I'm still working with the audio to try to fix stuff. I know when I was recording Resident Evil 4 a couple of days ago, I kept getting messages saying like the encoder was being overpowered or something like that. Something that usually doesn't happen, but I also had different settings on my game completely, which was also a different kind of thing for Resident Evil 4 because I never had that problem before, but whatever. I'm just gonna let you know the fan's gonna be on because it's getting really hot, and to record, edit, and do everything that I need to for post and pre-production, it gets kind of hot in my room. So unfortunately it's going to be on so that I don't overheat and I don't die of heat. It kind of sucks, but that's all the pre-announcements that I have. We'll go into our boxes. We are still going to be using the VGC team that we took for the original, which is going to be Talonflame, Garchomp, Amoonguss, Rotom, Fluttermane, and Chien-Pao. I did make a couple of changes. I believe Amoonguss now has Protect instead of Clear Smog. Garchomp still has Protect. That's cool. We changed Rotom's Terra to Steel and gave him Terra Blast, which seems to help out later on in the fights, and I'll go into that a little bit later. Fluttermane, we were probably going to change him out to be a little bit more offensive than speedy. We're gonna continue playing with the calcs a little bit, but that's the idea. And we're gonna keep Chien-Pao with like the Ice Spinner and the Sucker Punch, which I did figure out Sucker Punch does not work against extreme speed or moves that go first. It is moves that do not have a priority and allows Sucker Punch to actually get the trigger. It's kind of like counter in a way, but you have to be able to hit the move before they actually get to hit the move, if that makes any sense, because it didn't for me for the longest time. So there's all that. I played in the Premier Challenge on Saturday in a well-ventilated room, so that was cool, but I wasn't able to record all my matches. We're going to be working with this team. I did play it differently, which shown a lot of promise. So we're going to continue on with our matches this week with this team, and if I need to, I will make changes and I'll let you guys know what happens in the breakdown. Without further ado, let's do our first match out of 3, and we'll get this started. Alrighty, our first opponent has been found. We've got Murkrow, Chien-Pao, Chi-Yu, Dragonite, Fluttermane, and Garchomp. Very, very interesting team. 2 dragons, 2 dark types, 3 dark types, 1 fire. Pretty neat. Okay, so Talonflame and Fluttermane might be the first that we want to start off with, because of the fact that we probably know that Dragonite is going to be is either going to be normal Terra or Flying Terra. And while I can't do anything with Chien-Pao, I do negate extreme speed with both these Pokemon. Fluttermane with the but Talonflame with the Ghost Terra, and Fluttermane because he's just Terra, or not Terra, but wow, Ghost. Okay, following up, we're gonna go ahead and click Garchomp for the back, because it would be really neat to switch into him, and Rotom. I think that's gonna be the combo. Now the other thing is that Chien-Pao could come out at start, and it could be the Dragonite Chien-Pao open. I'm hoping that's not the case, but that could be it. Because if it is, I only get 1 shot to do a lot of damage, and they have to do an incredible amount of damage. I can't read any of those. Okay, we got Chi-Yu and Murkrow. Fire. I can bring out Rotom, but I have to get Tailwind off first. And then we're gonna go Chi-Yu probably has Focus Sash. Murkrow has Eviolite. You wouldn't have him in the team otherwise. Yep. We'll go Terra, Fairy, Moonblast into the Murkrow. We're hoping to do less damage, but Murkrow's gonna get Tailwind off, and Chi-Yu's gonna become really, really fast for a short amount of time. Ooh, Heat Wave before my Flutter Mane? He's Scarfed. Okay. Well, that answers that question. Murkrow is sashed? Nuh-uh. He's Prankster too, and I'm procced. Okay. Brave Bird, and we're gonna swap out to Rotom. Fluttermane can't withstand another attack because Chi-Yu is Scarfed. He's gonna outspeed almost everybody, so I do not want to have anyone that's gonna have some sort of weakness out on the field. But we're definitely gonna take out this Murkrow. Okay, I don't know what that is. They're Fluttermane. Okay. I'm gonna go straight into the Fluttermane, and I'm gonna Hydro. Ooh. I do not outspeed this Fluttermane, so I'm just gonna Hydro Pump into the Chien-Pao. Not Chien-Pao, but Chi-Yu. He's gonna tear up. Most likely will be the Fluttermane. Yep. Fairy. Yep. Heat Wave, which will knock out the Talonflame. And burn the Rotom, which that's fine. Dazzling Gleam. May knock out Rotom, not sure. Will knock out Rotom. I have one more turn for Tailwind. They have one more turn for Tailwind. Unfortunately, it's not going to matter too much. Because that Fluttermane, or that Chi-Yu attacks before Fluttermane, or my Fluttermane, even though I'm Tailwinded. And it hit. Oh, cool, it avoided. That's dope. Moonblast right into their Fluttermane. Will not get the KO, but it gets pretty close. Is it Spect? That might be Spect. If it's Spect, I might have an easier chance. We'll see. Now my Fluttermane did go first, so maybe I will outspeed this one. He withdrew the Chi-Yu. Probably the Dragonite comes out here. Nope, Chien-Pao. Nope. Still speedy. Not bad though. So the one thing that I thought about in that round was to have more protects on people to wear out Tailwind. The problem is that I use Pokemon that I don't, well, I could, right? I could use protect on Fluttermane. I just don't know what move to remove. But that Fluttermane was spec'd. All right, next matchup is ready to go. We've got Fluttermane, Arcanine, Palafin, Amoonguss, Tinglu, and Roaring Moon. Okay, so Palafin has to come up first. If not, it's pretty much a dead Pokemon at that point, because it doesn't get the stat boost unless it goes into hero form, in which then it becomes really, really monstrous. Tinglu will most likely be in the roster. Arcanine for sure is going to be there. So we could see the classic core of Palafin, Arcanine, and Amoonguss, and then maybe Tinglu. But if he brings in Tinglu, there'd be no reason to bring in Amoonguss other than just to spore people. But that is an option. I'm going to bring in myself, or Talonflame and Fluttermane. Talonflame, Fluttermane, and Rotom, and we'll bring in Garchomp, kind of like we did in the last battle. We could bring in Amoonguss, but I don't think he's going to be really beneficial here. Palafin and Amoonguss, here we go. So first off, we're gonna, well, he could go in for the Rage Powder, but he's most likely gonna swap Palafin out this turn. So I am just gonna go for the Taunt and the Thunderbolt. Yes. I should go. Okay, that's protect. That's good. But he didn't swap out the Palafin. That's bad. Taunt goes into protect. And Palafin does flip turn. That's probably what he was going for, was the flip turn. Now I'm in trouble because I didn't do Tailwind. I can still do that though. But now he's in range of extreme speed. And Arcanine now comes out. Okay. So scratch the idea that I might have had later on. I have to do something immediately now, which is to Terra Tailwind. And we're going to go ahead and Shadow Ball the Arcanine. So Arcanine's going to try to do extreme speed, and I have to make my Pokemon immune to that for the time being. I'm just going to leave Amoonguss on the field. Just a terrible idea, but I have to make a choice what I want to do, and Tailwind needs to come up now. So predict it, Shadow Ball into the Arcanine. Takes about half. Does not use a berry, so it's most likely safety goggles. And here comes the Spore on the Fluttermane. But now that I've got Tailwind, I'm in a better position. And I'm gonna start knocking out this this Amoonguss here. And I'm gonna remain on the field. He can't really hit me with Arcanine unless he wants to Flare Blitz, and that puts him into range of being knocked out. So it's probably not a good idea. Withdrew Arcanine though, so we'll see goodbye to him. Okay. Roaring Moon. Here comes the item booster. Or booster energy. Okay, it's the same thing, right? Protect on the not Palafin, Amoonguss. Wow. I'm struggling today. Flare Blitz will not do anything, but it's good. We're going to taunt now the Amoonguss. I think that's the better play, because then he'll be forced to attack. And I'm going to Moonblast into Roaring Moon. He's ×4 to Fairy. Because Dragon and Dark. And he can't do Breaking Swipe because that is a Dragon move, which will not touch Fluttermane. Will hit Talonflame, but I don't think it's beneficial for him to really do anything to change that. Will change the Terra to Flying. Oh, that's even worse. If Fluttermane wakes up, he is so done for. Fluttermane wakes up. Moonblast. Will not kill him, but that's a crit. That's a lot. We'll lower down his special attack. We'll taunt the Amoonguss, so no Spore. Throat Chop will take down the Talonflame. Unfortunate, but it's cool. And you can't use Spore because Taunt says no. Take that. Okay. My Fluttermane is faster, so I'm going to bring out Garchomp. Garchomp will Dragon Claw into the Amoonguss, and Fluttermane will Thunderbolt into Roaring Moon. Now, Amoonguss may protect this turn, which is totally fine, and he could swap out his Roaring Moon to be something else. If it were mine, I would probably have protected with Amoonguss, but oh wait, he can't. He's taunted. Oh, that sucks. Dragon Claw comes out. Almost knocks out the Amoonguss. Citrus Berry? It is Citrus Berry. That's a lot of damage. We'll do Pollen Puff, but his partner's gone, so it's now down. And my Tailwind is now gone. Sent out Palafin. Now he has Flip Turn. So that was pretty slow. I'm going to Protect here, and I'm going to Thunderbolt there. I'm assuming Amoonguss is going to Protect here, or vice versa. He withdrew the Amoonguss to bring out the Arcanine, because that's all he has in the back. Arcanine's looking pretty rough. I Protect. Jet Punch. We'll get the KO. But now I swap in to Rotom. And now I'm free to Earthquake. And I'm going to Thunderbolt the Palafin. Now the Arcanine... Oh, you withdrew the Arcanine. So here comes Amoonguss. Will most likely have Regenerator. So, yep. That's a lot of HP that came back just now. Jet Punch. Will not get the KO on Garchomp, but nice try. Rough Skin will knock out the Palafin, though. I use Earthquake. This might knock out the Amoonguss. I don't think so. Nope. Not very affected. But it is paralyzed. Let's go. So yeah. Interesting. Okay. So we're going to Protect here, and we're going to Thunderbolt into the Arcanine. Rotom is still at full HP. Arcanine is about half, if not a little bit less. Will-O-Wisp will go right into the Garchomp and will completely miss because Protect is king. Thunderbolt. We'll take out the Arcanine. Now it's just 2 versus 1. And Amoonguss is a little bit in trouble. We'll then Pollen Puff into a Pokemon that doesn't exist anymore. Dragon Claw and Thunderbolt, because I'm spec'd. I can't change it from Thunderbolt. So. But this is a W for sure. It would be incredibly hard for him not to, yeah. It would be incredibly hard for him not to lose. Okay, next match up, we've got Ceruledge. Oh, wow. This is a very interesting team. Okay, we got Ceruledge, Oranguru, Brute Bonnet, Garganacl, Grimmsnarl, and Mimikyu. Lots of people in this team can... Or I could just win. That's neat. Hey. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Nintendo, come on. Fix your stuff, please. Fix it. All right. So, unfortunately, that's going to be it for today's games. We spent a lot of time waiting for matches. I wasn't expecting that, but unfortunately I ran out of time. If you guys want to see this out on a reasonable amount of time, I have to stop now so I can get it edited and put up onto the channel. But I want to thank you guys for watching. We'll be back more tonight with more Pokemon stuff, because I'm going to start recording at night, because during the day it is really, really hot. It's really hot. It's hot, guys. But that's going to be it for me today. Leave a comment if you like to. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you don't. Subscribe for more Pokemon content and other variations of content that I will be releasing here in the next month or two. And that's it. Have a good one. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and I'll see you all next time. Well, not next time, tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Bye.